In this video, I'm going to show you the few steps that it takes to get the Micro Calypso set up and ready to fly. Before we begin, note that there's a clear band securing the rudder and elevator push rods in place on the fuselage. Do not cut this band. The band keeps the push rods from flexing during flight. Install the horizontal stabilizer onto the tail of the fuselage. Make sure the stabilizer keys onto the fuselage and align it perpendicular as shown. Install the vertical stabilizer onto the tail of the plane and gently press it down until it locks into place. Use the included tape strips to secure the aligned horizontal stabilizer in place. Make sure the tape strips wrap from the top of the horizontal stabilizer to the bottom of the horizontal stabilizer and cover the front plastic elevator supports. Attach the elevator push rod into the control horn on the elevator. Make sure that it securely snaps into place. For less responsiveness, install the push rod into the lower slot. For more responsiveness, install the push rod into the upper slot. Attach the rudder push rod into the control horn on the rudder and make sure that it snaps into place. For less responsiveness, install the push rod into the outer slot. For more responsiveness, install the push rod into the inner slot. Make sure the tail assembly is properly secured before each flight. Insert the wing tab into the fuselage and lower the back of the wing down onto the fuse until the magnets lock it in place. Make sure the wing is properly seated before each flight. Install the 4 included AA batteries into the transmitter. Make sure to observe the correct polarity. Once the batteries are installed, turn the transmitter over and turn the on-off switch to the on position. The transmitter power light should illuminate. Install the flight battery into the back of the transmitter with the up decal facing away from the transmitter. Turn the transmitter over and make sure that the charge indicator LED is illuminated. The transmitter does not need to be on for the battery to charge. Once the charge indicator LED shuts off, the battery is charged. Plug the Micro Calypso USB charger into a USB charge port on your computer or USB adapter like the one used for cell phones. Plug the Micro Calypso battery into the charger. The red LED on the charger should illuminate. Once the battery is charged, the red LED will shut off. Once the red LED shuts off, remove the battery and charger from the USB port. Do not leave the charger unattended while charging. The Micro Calypso is equipped with an auto-linking feature. This means the transmitter will automatically link to the plane after they are turned on. Move the throttle stick all the way down and switch the transmitter power on, then connect the battery to the airplane. Once the transmitter is linked to the plane, the red LED, located under the battery in the fuselage, will solidly illuminate. Check that the throttle, elevator, and rudder functions are working properly. The plane may require minor trim adjustments to the transmitter to keep it flying straight and level. Fly the plane at around half throttle and make any necessary adjustments. To adjust the elevator trim, use the right vertical trim button. If the plane wants to pitch up during flight, give the trim button a few clicks up. If the plane wants to pitch down, give the trim button a few clicks down. Adjust the trim as needed from there. If the plane pulls left during flight, give the right horizontal trim button a few clicks to the right. If the plane pulls right during flight, give the horizontal trim button a few clicks to the left. Adjust the trims as needed from there. If more trim is required than the trim buttons allow, use pliers to make adjustments to the U-shaped bend in the push rods. The Micro Calypso is equipped with dual rates that affect the elevator and rudder. If you would like to reduce the amount of throw for the elevator and rudder, you can move the dual rate switch to the up position. The Micro Calypso has a built-in LVC, or low voltage cutoff, to protect your LiPo battery from discharging too low while flying. Once the battery reaches LVC, the power to the motor will shut off and you need to land the Micro Calypso. The LVC does not prevent from over discharging when the plane is not in use, so be sure to disconnect the battery when you're done flying.